Bella Crafts, and I'm going to show you how to make some fairy houses. These are some of my favourite projects, little fairy houses, and they are very simple to make, but they're also really satisfying to decorate. Okay, so I'm going to show you these. Let me pop these out of the way. So you do need some tubes to start with. Obviously toilet rolls or kitchen roll. You can also make your own. Just any paper, and obviously the paper can be decorated or themed, doesn't really matter. This is thin card, so where you double up you can use quite thin paper or card, and it gives it better strength, and then obviously just glue that in place. You can use coloured card like I said, or you can use any colour, and then obviously you can paint it. So then once you've done that, that's basically mostly the body of the house, but then you can decorate it. Sometimes it's easier to decorate it before you put the roof on. So what I'm going to do is I've got these little shapes for doors that I've already printed off and cut out. You could draw these on once you've finished the house, but I quite like sticking extra little bits on. I'll show you how to do the grass in just a second, but all I'm going to do is fix this door on. There we go, and then the fairies have got some way of entering. There we go, and it's just a sort of shaped piece of pearlised paper in the shape of the door. And then I'm going to bend all these grassy bits around, and I will show you that. So we're just adding some different detail, and you could do all sorts of things to these fairy houses. So the way that I've made this grass, it's very easy. I've just got a strip of green. Obviously because they're fairy houses, they could be any colour, and then just working along you just snip it like a comb, isn't it, all the way along. What you can do is measure around your tube so you've got the right amount, and I've just glued that in place. Okay, then what we can do is make the roof, and you just need to cut a circle. Again, this is quite flimsy card, and then you want to just snip it to the middle of your circle, and you can glue it, so you just pull it tight and then you can glue it into place. If it's easier, what you can do before you glue it is just check that it's the right sizing, and then you can put a little pencil mark where it's going to be hidden, and then obviously you glue up to that pencil mark. A little tip once you've glued it, so it sort of stays in place, is just peg it, and then it will stay glued, and then obviously a few minutes later you can unpeg it. I have done one already, and I don't know if you saw on this one, but I found some old flowers, some fabric flowers, and so I've just pulled them apart and used the petals to add a bit of detail to the roof. So they, I think they work really well because they give that sort of fairy look straight away. I'm going to glue the lid on, the roof, it's the roof. Not a lid. So all I'm going to do is be quite generous with the glue all the way round, and then we will pop the roof on top. It's just PVA that I'm using. It's all paper and card, so it should stick. And like I said, you can do all sorts to decorate this. So it's really coming alive now, this little pot. And I'm going to put a little handle on the door. So I've got some tiny little gems that I'm going to put on. Obviously you can go glitter mad with this. Lots of magical fairy glitter. There we go, there's the little door handle. And I'm also going to stick just knocked my roof off. I'm going to pop a bit of glue just there, and I'm going to stick a little pink heart on as well. Why not, eh? And there you go, a little fairy house. Here's another one with some different paper that I've used, and on this one I've cut out some flowers and then stuck it on just to give it a bit more detail as well. There we go. Thank you, bye.